What's up, beautiful people? It's Friday, and this is more of This, That, and the Other. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of This, That, and the Other, number 4. So in the past, I've made a lot of videos about camera mounting, different types of camera helmets, and the most recent one was for the two most popular large platform camera helmets. But I get a lot of questions about the types of cameras that you should be using, or we have some customers that they just fall in love with a camera, and not all cameras will work. In this case, I'm talking about still cameras, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, and all that. Not all cameras will work for skydiving. Why? Because first, you need a camera which has a small body. You don't want a large body camera on top of your helmet, especially if you're starting out doing videography. I mean, you want to start out with something small that you actually can control, which would be a GoPro, Sony action camera, or something like that. And then move up to bigger types of cameras. In this case, DSLRs, which is what we're talking about today. So when you're choosing your DSLR or mirrorless camera, now a lot of people go with the mirrorless, but not all mirrorless cameras are good for skydiving videography. Why? Well, because now you have flip-up screens and stuff like that that might actually, because of the wind or the forces associated with free fall, might flip up or open and fly off or get damaged. That's one of the things you want to consider. Also, you want to have a camera that is, like I said before, that has a small body that's not going to create a big snag hazard on your helmet, especially if you don't have a specific helmet that has a larger platform. You'll see most professional camera flyers with a large helmet with a bunch of cameras and backup cameras and whatnot, but they've been doing this for a while. It's not their first jump with a camera on their helmet, and they have this specific setup for specific types of jumps. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, these guys are not just filming tandems.
So when choosing your camera, you have to have a few things in mind: the size, the lens type, and the most important part would be connectivity. You need a camera that has a remote shutter release port, or a connection to a direct connector to a remote shutter switch, or a bite switch, or a tongue switch, or a blow switch, which in most cases, in most cameras like Canons, some Nikons, and others, will work with a 2.5 millimeter jack, like a little stereo jack that connects directly. And you can see in these examples here that has a little remote shutter icon or figure where you can easily identify it. If the camera does not have that, it is basically a stereo jack for a microphone or headphone. So with cameras that have these remote shutter switch ports like that one, you can connect either of those options, blow switch, bite switch, or tongue switch, directly to it. Others, newer models or newer cameras nowadays have a wireless connection, which will work with either a wireless remote or an app, and that is not convenient for skydiving at all. So in that sense, make sure that the camera you're choosing has a remote shutter release port. Some others, like Sony's, have a USB multi-terminal port, which will work as a charging port, a data transfer port, or in the case for a shutter release, you can, with an adapter, connect a remote shutter switch. Another thing to consider is the lens type. You want a lens that is your standard lens, 18 to 55 millimeters, or 16 to 50 in the case of Sony's. And obviously opened up so you can you can catch all the frame. If you're using wide angle lenses or fish eyes, you need to get really up close to your subject so you can get everything in the frame. Remember that these are really wide, so the farther away you are from your subject, you're not gonna get details. So you have to get right in there. So keep that in mind when switching lenses on your camera. All right, so our rigging courses for the year are already booked. We have an upcoming course coming up on September 30th to October 11th, and then the next one, which is already full, is November 11th to the 22nd. We might open up more courses next year, but we still don't have those dates. So stay tuned in the social media, our website. When you go to the website, you'll see the upcoming courses listed there where you can sign up. But as for now, all the courses for the year are booked. But all the information regarding rigging courses and all the requirements, I'll leave down below where you can find all that and sign up for the next course if you want. Or if you want to contact us regarding upcoming courses, you can shoot us an email to gear@chutingstar.com, and I'll leave all the information down below. And also, on this next upcoming course, we'll be seeing a lot of live action, or let's say live feed from the rigging loft. We'll be shooting and sending to you guys. You can check out on our new riglets are coming in to get certified as parachute riggers. So stay tuned to that. We'll be uploading mostly daily or in a daily footage of our riglets playing with nylon. All right, for those who have asked over the phone and emailed us about our risers, we do have our ChutingStar risers back in stock. We only are making these in black. No custom colored orders. They all come in black with stainless steel hardware and open dive loops or the flat dive loops, depending on what are your preferences. In lengths from 18 inches to 24 inches. So whatever you can select on the drop-down menu when you select them is our real-time live inventory. If we don't have them, turnaround time could be around 2 to 3 weeks or less for us to get them back in, but they're only available in black webbing. So if you need a new set of risers, these are available. They come with RSL rings on both sides, so you can use them on any container system currently in the market. Link below where you can find them and order yours today.
If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to get our latest notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.